There are people in the Bulgarian internet and generally in Bulgarian culture who've been around since way back and just never really left. There are some people who, no matter what interest group you're in, everyone likes them. I haven't heard a single bad thing said about them. These are people like Dimitar Berbatov, Hristo Stoichkov. Lately, I hear one or two bad things because of the gambling ads, but we all need money. I'm not saying there are right or wrong ways. Everyone chooses their own interests, and of course, in the music industry. Galina. Has anyone heard anything bad about Galina? Maybe ever since he came onto the scene, but there is one figure on the Bulgarian internet, just one now, because Slavi Trifonov over the years went from being an icon of Bulgarian music to not such a big icon of Bulgarian music and politics. There are a lot of people who don't like Slavi Trifonov, not because of some bad musical blunder, but rather because of everything else except the music. Slavi Trifonov makes it. It's very hard right now for the general audience to like him because of his political views and actions. But we're not here to talk about politics. We're here to talk about a name that, whether you're from Montana or from Vratsa, Sofia, Burgas, Varna, Plovdiv, there's one name that embraces everyone. People who listen to Chalga, people who listen to metal, Serbian, Greek music. This name isn't going anywhere. The name is Toni Storaro. Is there a single person in Bulgaria who can say, Toni Storaro, I don't like him for a valid reason, not just because of some kind of hate. I've heard a lot of different things about many different Bulgarian personalities, but I haven't heard anything negative about Toni Storaro. Maybe about some of his relatives for sure, but about Toni Storaro, not that much. And again, he, as if out of nowhere, he spawns, he drops a collab, and that collab takes over Bulgaria. Today we will react to a song that came out 18 hours ago, and in 18 hours it has 250,000 views. Today we will react to the collab between Torino Pashata, not from MBT, and Toni Storaro. Poor and rich, which is a great embodiment of our country, because in this country you're either poor or rich, the middle class doesn't exist. I've seen more expensive cars when I've been around the airport. No, I won't say which neighborhood than anywhere else in Bulgaria. I don't know how this part of the Bulgarian population works, but obviously it does. In Bulgaria, there really are poor and rich people. Let's hear what Torino Pashata and Toni Storaro have to offer us. Man, just from the very beginning, hearing the audio, listening to the music, this is going to be one of those songs that will be played at 3 in the morning everywhere. Chalga club, at home, at a gathering, at a send-off, at prom, and everyone will be like this, poor and rich, because especially when you're at prom, the moment when you've got the fanciest car before you start looking for a job on Jobs BG, that's exactly when it will represent our country, poor and rich. Oh yeah, this song will totally be the face of all the tough guys. What could be more exciting than seeing an 8-year-old kid fighting? Man, just by watching the video, seeing how they put all the little kids and extras in that poverty-stricken background behind them, and they're there with some Ferrari, G-Class, Fendi. The guy wearing a Fendi t-shirt, Fendi jacket, Gucci sunglasses. Ha! But Bilot needs sponsors. There's no way without a sponsor. All right, here we have Be Cola, Be Orange, and Be Lemon. Sponsor number 2 for this song. Woohoo! Dude, that's a really good sign. You know what? Honestly, we should be grateful to the women who believe in men before they have money. Because it's really easy when you're already rich. And you spoil your wife, right? People say, oh, she's only with you for the money, you spoil her too much. But the truth is, if a woman is spoiled for a long time by a man, most likely that woman has earned it. And she was there when no one else was. The truth is, if we see such a woman in our surroundings, right, and we see that these women deserve it and that these women are with you in the hardest times, it's good for them to get what they've earned, and that's respect, appreciation, and some pampering, since Liza has supported me through tough financial and emotional times. And I know that Liza will be by my side through good times and bad. So to me, that girl deserves everything, deserves the world. Bro, do they have a police car to guard them while they're shooting the video, bro? Look, this is outrageous. There's a Ferrari, motorcycles, and a patrol car. Of course, the video was made by Niki Kotic. He's the guy who makes some of the best videos in Bulgaria, and he truly deserves applause because when you give this guy a budget, he can develop any idea you have in a way you couldn't even imagine. So props for the video. So far, it's very impressive. What? An L for you on men's underwear? I think that's sponsor number 3, but I didn't expect to see an NL4U ad that wasn't about some girl's boobs or thongs. You know what? You didn't expect it either. This video really gives me the vibe of some kind of Brazilian ghetto rap video. Damn, really good, man. This is something that, unfortunately, many men do unconsciously, in my opinion. If someone is truly your brother, you would never allow yourself to look at his wife as anything other than family, or to watch over his wife just to protect her, so to speak. But unfortunately, there are a lot of people who only think they have friends. But the truth is, the moment you break up with your girlfriend or with some girl you're seeing, they start hitting on her behind your back. And in my opinion, that's really weak. He's a shameless flexer, Toni Storaro. That's Toni Storaro, a shameless flexer. You literally listen to the song once, twice, and it's already stuck in your head, but in a cool way, not in an annoying way, but in a way that makes you want to sing along. This song is so well made, and in my opinion, will reach such a wide audience that maybe this will be one of the songs of 2026. Mark my fucking word. It wouldn't be a song with Toni Storaro without this part. By the way, I can't believe these are actually apartments. At first I thought it was just some picture from earlier, but those are air conditioners. This appears to be a residential building, made out of containers. Damn. Amazing song, amazing video. I have nothing bad to say except maybe I'll read a few comments. My favorite rapper is now Toni Storaro. In my opinion, the combination of Torino Pashata and Toni Storaro works really well. So that Toni Storaro comes in with a bit of Baroque flavor, but not too much, so he doesn't step outside his lane and what he's best at. Together with the chorus, it's a 10 out of 10. Toni Storaro, Pashata, and Torino before GTI 6. Honestly, I never expected to see Toni Storaro in a rap video. The song, the video. The song is great, but the video is just amazing. Unique editing, very well chosen shots, and great work behind the camera with pure professionalism. Niki Kotic. No way! I thought it would be a complete disaster. I would say this is another one of the great tracks you've made. Well, actually, now that I've listened to the song a few times, and as you listen to it, and as you listen with headphones, you can hear the bass very well, and the music can be heard. Torino doesn't do very well. It's hard for him, but that suits Pashata. I like it. Bravo, I learned. Hey, some comments are missing, I swear. I saw different comments on my phone. There was one comment. Here it is. The duo underperformed this time. Good thing Tonkata is here to bring some energy to the song. What do you think, legends? Is it weak now that it basically turned into a Torino and Pashata song? And does Toni Storaro save the song? Or is it actually the three of them who make the song what it is?